Listen to this if you feel sad, anxious, or depressed. These are 3 mindsets that will help to build you up as a person. So, there's only one reason why we may come to a place where we always may have these feelings. And that is this: negative feelings is a result of feedback from our own thoughts, your decisions to deny what is so, to deny what is in front of you, to deny what is obvious. Now, what do I mean by this? Well, the answers are simple, but accepting them might be more challenging than anything you can imagine. To illustrate, imagine a toddler falling in the deep end of a pool. Of course, the situation is tragic and quick action is required. Common sense tells us to save the toddler first and make sure that he's 100% safe. We then remedy the situation and take proper precautions so it does not happen again. But why is it that we don't take the same course of action when it comes to our negative feelings? When we are drowning in feelings of depression, sadness, or anxiety, we react by patching or masking the pain. And this becomes obvious when people always rush to drink to relax, or maybe they use recreational drugs or prescription drugs. These are things that perpetuate a state where you may always rush to these things to numb the pain. You are literally letting yourself be drowned in a pool of your own creation without hitting the root cause. This is because we have been trained to believe that we are not at cause over these things that are happening inside of us. For example, have you seen the advertisements? People who are ecstatic to drink themselves silly, or advertisements that show people as they become happy as if they had a drug deficiency. Ask yourself these questions. Do you shop for things you don't need or can't afford to escape from such feelings? Do you go back to eating things that you know are keeping you sick and generally unhealthy? Does your mind fight your common sense and keep you in a state where you stubbornly ignore your lack of responsibility? Have you grown content as you do nothing about these things, even as you see things are not getting better? The simple solution is accepting that you are at fault, that you are the reason that you are broke, sick, and tired. It is your fault because you failed to discern that those you listened to had a massive invested interest in the way you think. Let me repeat that again because that point is important. It is your fault because you have failed to discern that those you listened to had a massive invested interest in the way you think. Keep that in mind. And here's how to improve. I'm going to give you 3 mindsets that if you keep in mind, in your heart, consistently thinking about these things, pondering about them, it will help you in the long run. It will help to develop in you a mindset that will spring you up from these feelings of powerlessness, depression, anxiety, and sadness, so forth. So mindset number 1, and you have pen and paper, I will highly encourage you that you take notes. Keep in mind what I'm talking to you about. So mindset number 1 is this: love yourself first. You cannot love others if you don't love yourself first. It is love others as you love yourself. This means if your life sucks, it is because the quality of your philosophy about life sucks. Let me repeat that again because it's important. It's highly relevant. If your life sucks, it is because the quality of your philosophy about life sucks. It is your beliefs about life that are literally killing you. So keep that in mind as mindset number 1. Mindset number 2. Know and understand that your happiness does not depend on others, nor are you entitled as if others are supposed to make you happy and do things for you. Nobody is coming to the rescue, and you are your own knight in shining armor. No, you are not going to win the lottery. You are not going to marry rich and have a mate solve all your problems. There's no magic pill that is going to recreate you into shape. There's no magic wand that will blow off your feelings of incompetence or inadequacy. In fact, nature, via law of gravity, will continue to enforce your patterns unless you make a different decision. And this point leads to the last mindset. And that is mindset number 3. Know this. Know and understand that nature has immutable laws that govern all energy, including the fabric of the energy of your thoughts. So this takes massive awareness and self-conscious ability to check your every thought and feeling and adjust accordingly. Why? Consider the law of atrophy as it is naturally manifested. The law has been referred also as chaos theory, but it is not theory, it is fact. Consider how bodies of mass need care and upgrading, or else they become obsolete. Your yard needs regular maintenance and care, otherwise it becomes filled with weeds, it gets dark patches or dry spots. Your car or your home, these things function in the same way. Massive atrophy of a body mass or space is a sure sign and reflection of a mind that is atrophy. Let me repeat that again and write that down. Massive atrophy of a body mass or space is a sure sign and reflection of a mind that is atrophy. Your mind works the same way. It must be given accurate input of what is so without denying reality. So here's the conclusion. Be observant how these mindsets are part of a core set of beliefs that the most successful people in the world will have. They are focused on caring and loving the self, for they understand if they don't love themselves, then nobody will love them. That if they want a valuable life, then seeds of value must be planted, watered, and fertilized. Life only gives back what has been put into first. If you want fire, you need wood. If you want a big fire to burn up what you don't want, you better be ready to cut up a lot of wood for that big fire. That understanding and becoming a learning machine of the psyche works in tandem with immutable laws of our atomic structure. It is necessary to upgrade the highly atrophied collective human mind, your mind, my mind. And ask yourself this question: is not the world's problems and the toxicity the blowback from life for failing to adjust to the progress that is required to survive? So with that in mind, I will highly encourage you that you get my book, Blueprint for Immortality, The Quantum Code for Life Secrets to Success. In it, there are principles and laws of the universe that are carefully described for you to set in stone these mindsets to rid of depression, anxiety, and sadness. I would encourage you that you listen to this audio a few more times. Try to think about it, ponder over it, take notes, give yourself reminders so that you practically apply what you are listening to. One thing that I've emphasized with the internet and so much content being put out, people have developed a kind of like a grasshopper mentality where they jump from one audio to the next or one video to the next without really integrating what is being said. So I would encourage you that you do that with these audios as you continue to listen to them. All right, look forward to my next content, and put a like, share this, subscribe to my channel for future content as I'm able to bring you more value to your life.